Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Amnesia Memories. And let's see, we have finished all the guys, the good endings, normal endings, bad endings. All we have left now is their memories, which are these extra short stories. So I'm going to read them in order that I played the guys in, and the first guy I played was Kent. So I will read his short story now. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Case, Kent, 8/26, August 26th. Kent came to see me when I got into an accident. My memories returned, and the two of us talked a lot. I was really happy. When I told him I would stay overnight at the hospital, he was really surprised. Why was he really surprised about that? August 26th. I guess that means Orion's not going to be here. Dirili, is there anything I can do to take care of you more properly? If you wish, I could borrow your key and gather a change of clothes, or I could go buy some. A change of clothes? Right, a change of... no. I suppose it's better that I not touch a woman's clothing. Just so you understand, I had no ulterior motive in this. Don't misunderstand me. Here we go with the ulterior motives thing again. I can ask a female acquaintance for necessary clothing in your size. It would be easy to ask Sawa or Mine, would it not? I can at least convey a message to them. I could even ask my mother for help as well. Besides that, is there anything else I can help with? I will fulfill any request within my ability. It has been a month since we started dating. I feel that today, we finally become a couple that can communicate honestly with each other. I have been so inadequate until now. It is not exactly atonement, but I wish to do something. There have been a lot of times where I was inadequate as well. So there's no need for you to do so much for me here, Kent. But then, this feeling will remain unresolved. Anything at all would be fine. Please tell me. I'd like us to talk together. That sounds right. There's no guide for this, and I think I've been told that, you'll get different texts with different answers, but it doesn't change the outcome of your situation, so I think we're okay with picking anything. I don't think there's any good endings or bad endings to these scenarios. I'd like to talk about... Would that really be enough? Furthermore, with that request... I believe it would only result in my happiness. Why? I asked for it. I'm trying to take care of you. Why are you concerned about me? Well, I really do want to talk with you, Kent. Lately, we haven't had a chance to sit down together like this. I guess maybe you were thinking the same thing? I missed you, Kent. I see. I suppose couples do tend to think the same way. Then, anything would be fine. Let's talk. Coming up with a topic like this is difficult, but... I know. How about the subject of my potted plants at home? Yeah, tell me what's the deal with those? Lately, the state of my houseplants have not changed much. This has been bothering me for some time now, but... Why have all the nurses who've come to check on you looked like they wanted to say something? I don't know. When I ask, they avoid the question. It can't be my imagination. Their condition cannot have taken a sudden turn at this point. The test results have already been confirmed. It must be something else. Does it not bother you? That's... It's probably our hands? Are we holding hands? I think they might be wondering about our hands. Once they look down at them, everyone seems to smile at us once they see it. Our hands. Oh, you've been holding mine. He didn't even realize it. Is there some sort of problem with your holding my hand? For me, I would like to stay like this as long as it doesn't upset you. It's so sweet! He likes it. It doesn't upset me. I'd like to stay like this. I see. That's reassuring. Then let us continue holding hands without concern. Okay. But visiting hours will be over soon. Visiting hours. That's right, visiting hours. I had forgotten. There's a limit to my being next to you like this. I'm sorry. I'll have to ask you to let go after all. If visiting hours are close to ending, we cannot stay like this. I understand. It's become late. I'd better go back to the front desk. Alright. I'll miss you, Kent. Kent, he left so quickly. I suddenly feel really lonely. But I guess it'd be selfish of me to ask him to stay. We can't, can we, since visiting hours are over? And he's not family, so he wouldn't be able to stay? I'm back. Sorry that took a while. Huh? Kent? Welcome back. At times, it still feels strange to converse with you like this. Did you forget something? No, not really. Why do you look so surprised? Because I thought you'd gone home already. What are you saying? I just went to get permission to stay the night. Oh, I just want to get all high-pitched and squealy. It's so cute. I didn't think he could get permission, actually, since he wasn't family. What? Even if your condition isn't serious, I'm still worried. I couldn't leave you alone here. Well, I admit that I myself didn't wish to leave your side. Yesterday, I was only given permission to just stay the one night, so the hospital wasn't very happy. But I was able to convince them. I mentioned that it would be best to consider your mental health, too. Your family is far away, and since you came here, your memory's been unstable and indeterminate. I told them you needed someone you could trust by your side at a time like this. I'm not surprised that they allowed me to stay on that basis. The information I presented is hardly refutable. Though they initially appeared grim, they couldn't help but agree once I was finished. Yep, Kent knows how to make a logical argument. I'm glad. I feel better when you're near me, Kent. Thank you. The way you smile so bashfully, it's very cute. Kent! From now on, I'll work even harder so that I'll be able to see that expression on your face more often. But, is it really alright for you to spend the night tonight? Of course I feel happy about it, but it must be a burden on you. I told you it is what I want. It was a considerable shock to me that you were in an accident. Since your arrival here, until now, I've stumbled over steps 5 times. Oh, don't hurt yourself. I've missed turning a corner and ran into a wall twice. I almost went into the wrong room 3 times. Wow. Once I thought I had run into someone and apologized, only to find it was a pole. Well, that happened earlier in the game, except you didn't apologize to it. These are mistakes I usually never commit. Therefore, it can be deduced that I am more disturbed than I have ever been before. Just now, as I returned, I almost tripped over nothing. Even though your condition is not... darn it! Even though your condition is not life-threatening, my mindset won't change so easily, it seems. Even if I did return home, I probably wouldn't be able to manage any sort of work. Not only that, I might see the next day without the slightest bit of sleep. Thinking that something may happen to you while I'm gone, it makes me uneasy. Kent! I'm restless when I can't feel your presence as closely as possible. Really? Even when I'm okay and not in the hospital? When I realized visiting hours were almost over, an unspeakable despair assaulted me. Okay, I think you might be getting a little obsessed now. But I'm okay with that. Then, the next moment, my mind became full of trying to figure out how I could stay here. Are you going to laugh at me? No, I wouldn't ever laugh at you. That's not true. I think I've laughed at him before a couple times. I was thinking something similar myself. That if I couldn't be with you, I would be unbearably lonely. Dirili, I'm glad I rushed to your side yesterday without thought. No matter what others say, I can clearly affirm it now. That is how much of a special existence you are to me. It might be strange of me to say something like this, but... thank you for being safe. Also, I love you. Dirili, you are more important to me than anything else. really short. Short, but very, very sweet. Oh, Kent, I love you so much. I missed you so much. Why did that have to be so short? Alright, well, next is Shin. And who knows, I might be reading 3 in one episode, because those was really short. August 21st. I forgot to read the summary verse. Good timing. It looked like you weren't home, so I was going to call you. Did you go buy breakfast from the convenience store? Skincare travel pack? Oh, the kind that comes with the mini lotions. Must be hard to be a woman. There's so much you have to pack for just a one-night trip. Don't be sarcastic with me, young man. Whatever. Can we go to your room? You can pack without worrying about me. Did something happen? Nothing really. I just wanted to see you. Well, that's sweet. This reminds me of our last trip. I watched you get ready that time too. You looked at me and asked what was so interesting. I was just excited about the trip. But I also felt like I was the only one, so I didn't say. I think you had a hunch though. Right now, I just want to be near you. Maybe it's because I haven't seen you in a while. If I don't see your face, I get restless. I have to tell you these things, or else the you of right now might not know. Hey, are you worried about the trip? I know it was sudden. Do you feel confused? I guess you would be. What is this trip? Is this before the lodge? But this might be the only chance to gather evidence from the incident. Yep, this is the lodge trip. The second lodge trip. I need your help for it to work. I know you're worried because you don't remember anything, but... I told you, I'll protect you no matter what, so don't worry. You almost finished? Then come over here. Can I trust you? Sit here. I can't let my guard down tomorrow, so I need to charge up. What? You don't like me hugging you from behind? No, I love it. I could hug you from the front, but I might end up kissing you. Or is it you don't like being hugged at all? If that's the case, I'll stop. I don't mind, I was just surprised. I see. Then I won't stop. Can I hold you tighter? Yes! I guess I already am, though. I'm really happy to hear you say that you don't mind. I love seeing him blush. I love it so much. It's hard to tell how you feel about me touching you, the you with amnesia. Your memories, they really haven't returned, right? You're probably not aware, but you're doing the same things as before the last trip. You were trying to decide whether to bring 1 or 2 hand towels. Also, you took the time to put your favorite shampoo into a smaller bottle. Even though that hasn't changed, the new you is still different. Sorry, I'm not trying to accuse you. Your movements, your gestures, they're so much like before your memory loss, so I felt nostalgic. It might have made me a bit emotional, even though I know there's no point in rushing things. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say things that could upset you. If you've forgotten everything, then I'll just remind you. No matter how long it takes, I'll get you to like me. That's all. What's with that sly look? Dirili, if I were to lose my memories, I'd definitely fall in love with you again. It's impossible for me to see anyone else but you. Oh. The reason I wanted to see you is a little more than just being restless without you. If I hesitate at all in regards to the accident, I think it'll end forever unsolved. And neither you nor I would be able to move ahead. That's why I won't hesitate. I'll do what I need to do at Shinano. I just can't imagine how I'll react, what action I'll take once I uncover the truth. I've decided in general what I want to do, just not the specifics. What you'll think, or what I should say. But if I'm with you, I feel like I'll find the answers to those questions. When I think of you, I'm prepared to take action. That's why. Stay with me for now. Let me hold you like this for now. As long as you want. Yeah, that was on the 21st. In order to find out the truth, I decided to go back to Shinano. As I was preparing for the trip, Shin appeared. Oops. The time we spent together before I left was very meaningful. Yep, okay, we're gonna read Ikki's now. Man, maybe we'll just read everybody's in one thing. Case Ikki 828. August 28th. I confessed to Ikki that I had amnesia. I was relieved that he was so kind about it, but he seemed a bit sad as well. August 28th. After explaining my amnesia, Ikki told me about our experiences together. There were some things that I remembered, and others that I didn't. I listened intently, so I could get back even the slightest bit of my memories of Ikki.
So, that's what happened up until we started dating. And to be honest, it's kinda tough on me to have to explain. It's like I'm telling you how awful of a man I was. Now I need to explain just how hard I was trying to persuade you, since June, I suppose. How hard I tried to get you to look my way, with some real-life examples. In fact, let me stay the night and we'll talk. How's that?
I kinda do want him to stay the night though. Oh, I'm gonna say ...
Really? Is that hesitation? Is it alright for me to hope?
Sure, get your hopes up by all means.
It's strange to say it myself, but I'm in a slightly weird mood right now, so be careful. I was happier than I thought I'd be about you trusting me enough to tell me your predicament.
You should be. I trusted you with the ultimate secret.
I'll be happy to stay if you're okay with it.
Can I handcuff you to the table like Ukyo did to himself?
Are you still torn? Come to a decision before I leave. Sorry, was I staring too much? The sight of you pouring tea for me is just so cute. I can't help but look. I'm used to seeing you pour tea at work, but it's so rare for you to do it for me. Work must have been so hard without any memories. You really tried your best. If I knew, I would have given you much more support. That's right. Why don't I show you how to properly make and serve the menu items from now on? Just like when I taught you how to make a parfait. Or is there no need?
I studied the handbook enough. But no, please do, because that could be fun and sweet.
I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to accept so easily.
Well, there's no need for me to be stubborn all the time.
You've been doing your job so well lately. I don't think there's much for me to teach you. But if you're relying on me, then I want to live up to that. Now what should I teach you? Did you know there's a menu item that has the maid put sugar in his tea for him? It's off the menu right now, but the manager was talking about bringing it back. You just poured tea as well, so that... Oh, but you said you weren't sure whether you would continue working next month, huh? If you'll be living with your parents, it would be difficult.
I don't want to live with my parents.
But by the looks of things, perhaps I can be hopeful. Either way, I'll teach you. Here, hold the spoon. Put in as much sugar as the master wants. Lightly stir. It's normal up to this point, but there's a special finish to it. You take the spoon and... It'd be faster to do it together, huh? I'll hold your hand a little. You don't have to be so wary. I'm just touching your hand. At the end...
Yeah, but I don't want to do this with the customers.
At the end, you draw a heart in the cup with a spoon like this, and it's finished. You're not aware of it, are you? If you look up at a guy with those eyes while turning a hint of red, they'll be helpless.
So you're helpless right now, Ikki?
I end up wanting to kiss you and hold you.
Do it!
I think I'll ask the manager not to revive this menu item.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he would want me to do that for other guys.
I might be told I'm being selfish, but I'll ask if you could at least draw something besides a heart. Another menu item I could teach you is... Nothing comes to mind at the moment. Anything you'd like to try out? I can help you review, too. I desperately want to spoil you, to look after you right now. I love the fact that he wants to spoil me and stuff, that he's so... he wants to do things for me. I love it. It's sweet. I want to make up for hurting you because of what happened as soon as I can. I'm trying my hardest to endure the fact that I caused you pain, even though I love you so much. Also, as you are, without your memories fully restored, I want you to fall for me. I have but little time left, so I want to give you as much as I possibly can. Only because of that, the most horrible thought has been hovering in my mind. That I could comfort you over your amnesia, and use that chance to make you fall head over heels.
That's okay.
I know how to treat girls, almost to a useless degree, so I thought I could get you that way too. That's how truly pressed for time I feel. I'm always like this. I want so badly to have you, and it's all I can think of. But I can't possibly use that low tactic in this situation. I couldn't even keep quiet about it. I had to tell you.
You're a man of morals, somewhat.
I think the most I can do right now is to not hide my heart and tell you how I truly feel. Even if it's pathetic, even if it's cowardly, I just don't want to lie. I do think it'd be nice if you were moved by hearing me confess my weakness, though.
I am. For some reason, I don't like to express that, though.
But I know the princess will not fall simply from empathy. I will be serious in trying to court you, and when it is not so easy, I'll fail. I will become depressed.
Oh, don't get depressed, Iki.
Then I could think about trying something else, another way to make you happy.
I need a harem option.
Until now, I never knew, and just how hard it is to get the one you love to look your way. How much joy you'd feel to even be given a smile. I'm able to understand now, thanks to you. I love you, Dirili, more than I can put into words. I can't help but wish for you to always stay by my side, if it is at all possible. Dirili, at least let me stay with you for the next 2 days. Even if you refuse, I won't hear of it, just this once.
Aww. Look at those eyes. Iki's so beautiful. I actually do think I like the way Iki treats us best of all the guys. Character and personality-wise, it's Kent. Kent is the one for me. Okay, now for Toma. Case Toma 823, August 23rd. The person I loved wasn't Iki after all. I think I realized that I loved Toma, and I think he realized that too. August 23rd. Oh great, there's still a cage.
Hey, why have you been staring at me all day? You're not acting like you usually do. You asked me something weird after your bath. Something couldn't have happened. You've been in that cage. Am I thinking too hard? But... Dirili, if there's something you want to say, then go ahead and say it. I'm sure you have a lot of complaints, but you don't have to hold it inside. Just tell me.
Let me out of this cage! I promise I won't leave anymore. Just let me stretch my legs, or at least get me a bigger cage.
You can be angry. You can even condemn me. But if I'm just mistaken, then please tell me. I can't just sit still with you, just staring at me like that. Dirili, is there something you want me to do?
Let me out of the cage. I want you to come closer, so I can grab your neck.
Well, closer. Is here good? Honestly, what you're thinking right now, I can't read it at all. You're not trying to win me over so you can get out, right? You don't look like you'd be capable of doing that. I'm sure I've said something similar before, but you better not be so easy on me. Or else.
Or else what?
Why won't you run away? There might not be anywhere to run, but you can't resist a bit.
You want me to? Actually, haven't I tried resisting a bit already?
Even from across a cage, if I reach out, I can touch you. If you keep still, I don't know what I might do to you. Even then, why won't you try to move, even in the slightest? I'm locking you up in a place like this. Doing something would be natural to hate me for forever. You should be more careful of what might happen if I get near you, if I try to touch you. If you don't turn away with disgust or something, I...
Place a hand on his cheek.
Didn't you hear what I just said? Are you doing this even after I told you? It's your fault if I misunderstand.
You're not misunderstanding.
Or are you broken somehow? To the point where you don't know that you should be careful of me. If that's the case. If you are, would you stay with me forever? Would you stay in this room and not return to the outside world?
Aww.
Sorry, just forget that. What am I saying? I might be the one starting to lose it here. Dirili, what do I look like to you? A scary criminal who locked you up, the same as before? Or...
You look like a really, really pretty guy.
Go to sleep for today. If we keep talking like this, it'll just get worse for you. You're really strange. Looking at you right now, I feel like something's about to break. In a little while, I'll be able to let you out. If I'm broken by then, I might not willingly let you out. If I start wanting to keep you in there forever. No, more than that. At this rate, I might end up doing something terrible to you. Something even worse than locking you up. I'd do something so terrible that you wouldn't care about anyone else but me. If I had you for myself, I could protect you forever too. You won't try to look away, even after I said all of that. I'm not planning to do anything to you when you won't resist.
So, he wants me to resist. He likes the chase, huh?
Just be cautious, even if it's weird for me to say. It's not like I want to hurt you. I'll turn off the lights. Good night, Dirili.
Yes, I still love Toma, even after all those things he did. And honestly, I want to do things with Toma, so it's like... I mean, Toma's my childhood friend that I've been in love with for a long time. It's natural that I would want to do things with him. Okay, now Ukyo is last, because all these stories are really, really short. So they all fit in one video. So, Ukyo! 8/23, August 23rd, the night I spent with Ukyo. The reason I took off his handcuffs was because I believed him. I now understand what he meant all this time. August 23rd.
Dirili? Is something wrong? You fell asleep, huh? You were dozing off, then your body suddenly jolted awake. Are you trying not to fall asleep? Don't worry about me. If you're tired, it's alright to sleep. I'll be awake. If I fall asleep, there's a greater chance he'll come. Besides, sleep isn't a choice that exists when I would waste the time I have with you. Or is it that you can't sleep because you're worried about me? That would be troublesome. You need to force yourself to sleep.
Why? Wouldn't it be safer if we just both stayed awake and spent time together anyway? I mean, that way we won't waste time and we'll both be safe, hopefully. I mean, if I fall asleep, you start thinking about using the taser and stuff.
If you're not at your best, it'll be difficult to get through the next 2 days. Even just walking around, there's a chance that a car or a motorcycle or a train might run into you. Or maybe if you dozed off in a park bench, wild dogs could show up. That's possible too.
Just the most random things.
So you have to be careful. You're rubbing your arms. Are you cold? Is that why you can't sleep? It does get really cold at night. It's been strange weather for August. My senses have dulled a bit, so it doesn't bother me much. Here, you should at least put a blanket on. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to take the blanket from the bed. There you go.
Aw, I could have done that myself, but that was very sweet of you. Let's get under the blanket together! That's very suggestive. Do you want me to turn on the heater? I have to go for it. I mean, because, you know, like I said, there's no really wrong options in these. I gotta choose the ones that I want. I'm fine. Oh, you just turned me down flat. Way to go, Ukyo. You crushed my feelings. I'm used to camping outside, so this is nothing. It's not about being cold. Come cuddle with me. Warm me up. I need your body heat. As long as you're warm, it's fine. I need you to warm me up. Staring at me won't work either. Oh, I know you're not the type to just accept this kind of situation, but really, I'm fine. You're too sweet. But I'm a dangerous person. Not just your life, but other things will be exposed to danger, okay? Well, don't look so depressed. Oh man, why are you so cute? If you keep looking like this, I won't be able to refuse. That's right, me, keep putting the pressure on. Just a little bit then. Would I even fit under the blanket? Why wouldn't you? Are you alright? Are your legs covered? Don't worry about my legs sticking out. It can't be helped. Ah, well, if it really bothers you, I can try to ball myself up. I think this works. It's warm. Both the blanket and your kindness. This is so cute and sweet. Just, if I stay like this, the line between dreams and reality will become more vague. I never thought I'd be spending a night in your room, sitting next to you like this. I'm starting to think I might actually be dreaming. If it is a dream, I promise I'll see you tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. Ever since I ran into you again in July, you've always been by my side, unchanging. I'm sorry. I just said something kind of creepy, didn't I? It's so cute when he does that. It's okay. I'll keep telling myself that this is reality, so... Oh, are you creeped out? You're creeped out, aren't you? No! For you of right now, the events of July never happened. At this rate, I'm just a creepy guy trying to close the distance between us. No, you're a beautiful, beautiful guy that I remember a little bit. You're not creepy. Thank you. No, maybe I shouldn't be relieved. If you're too nice to me, I may get carried away. Get carried away! Go right ahead. I really, truly love you. I loved you so much, I even lost myself in the process. I kept reminding myself that as long as you were alive, I would be fine. But then I'd end up wishing to be by your side, just a little longer, and just a little longer. If you're willing to indulge me, would you mind if I got a little closer to you? You mean we're not spooning? I'll just put my head on your shoulder. I won't do anything else. We can spoon. I'd be happy with that. Is that all right? Yes. No hesitation there. Thank you. I wanted to stretch out the amount of time I could spend with you like this. I wanted to learn more about you. I wanted to know you more. I didn't expect to come this far, only to feel the pain of giving you up to someone else. I should have gotten used to you becoming happy with someone besides me by now. The more time I spend with you, the more the emotions I thought were lost are coming back. I can't decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, though. It's painful regardless. Aww. No, perhaps this was good. I was able to create a new memory here with you. Even if I disappear, today will be left in your memories after all. Aww. Dirili. Oh, did she fall asleep? Good, though I can't say that just yet. I have to make myself focus. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you something important. It may be hard for you to accept, but I'll tell you everything you need to make it into the future. And this time, you and I must finally go our separate ways. Thank you, Dirili, for believing in me, for letting me stay by your side. If I can just remember this moment, I'll be able to keep going until the very end. 2 more days. I won't ever give up on a future where you can live. Alright, well that was all the extra stories. Wait. Oh no, those were memories. Eee! Okay, we have memories and we have extra stories. That means this isn't the last video after all. Well, hopefully that means that the extra stories happen after the game. I hope it's not memories from the middle of the game like those little things were. So, yay, there's more to read. Stop by in the next episode to see Kent's extra short story. And hopefully that'll be longer. But who knows, maybe they'll be just as short as those and I'll get to read them all in the same episode too. We shall see. I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.